What is up, ladies and gentlemen? If you clicked on this video, you could probably relate, and you're probably wondering, what does actually being locked in look like at 20 years old? What are young people doing to get locked in? And I'm about to drop some knowledge. I'm about to drop what I'm doing, and y'all can drop in the comments if you relate to this and what types of things y'all are doing too. So let's get straight into it. I wrote down a couple of items here. The number one thing is income. Like for me right now, I'm working 2 jobs. I got one at minimum wage, one a little bit above that, and I'm in Seattle right now, so it's a little bit higher. But the number one thing when you're 20 years old or around this age is you gotta have some sort of income. You can't be sitting on the couch scrolling, like just going to school. Like, I guess you can do that, but if you really want to be locked in, if you really want to stand out and become the best version of yourself, you gotta have some sort of income, because without money, it's really hard to go do the things that you want to do. And it's not in the sense of materialistic, but just more so in the sense of having the freedom to, okay, I'm gonna go out and spend some money with my friends, or this is an activity that I want to go do. Like, I want to go to a baseball game. Let me go. I don't gotta stress about it. So having income is big, and it doesn't matter what you're doing to get it. There's tons of hustling that you can do. Like for me right now, I simply just have 2 jobs. Like, I work at Dollar Tree and I work at AMC. Like, I'm about to go on my second shift today. This morning I worked at Dollar Tree from 7:30 to 12:30, and then I went and did my hitting, and then right after that came back, had already got a workout in, and now I'm about to go to AMC. Like, it's definitely a grind, but having income and having some type of funds coming in is definitely part of being locked in, because it teaches you discipline. Like, it's just one of the things that you got to be able to do. You're not going to want to go to work all the time, but it's just knowing that when that paycheck hits, when you have some type of income coming in, you can learn to manage your money. You can slowly stack your paper so that you can eventually be financially free. Be able to give back to your friends, give back to your family, have money for yourself. And what I'm saying, I feel like I'll probably make some more videos on this later, but the whole concept of money, I feel like a lot of people think it's materialistic, but ain't nothing wrong with wanting to have a nice car. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to have some nice clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, not having to feel like you don't have, you can't really get everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? And just not having the flexibility or freedom to be like, okay, yeah, I can pop out with y'all. Let's go get some food. Like, because there've been plenty of times since I've been trying to grind and get my money right that I've had to say no to certain things. And I'm not sure if you can relate if you're watching this video, but there are plenty of things that I've had to be like, nah, I can't do that. I gotta stay down right now. And that's one thing I've been hearing, is just stay down till you come up. So that's number one, really having a source of income, whether it's a job, whether it's doing content creation, whether that is selling shoes, just anything to get some bread, anything to get some money while you're hustling, while you're young and you got time to do it. So for me, that's what I would say number one. The second thing on my list for being locked in is, and this honestly might even trump income, but it is personal hygiene. You have to have great personal hygiene, and it has to be something that's consistent and something that's locked in. So basically, at 20 years old, you can start to build your skincare routine. You can start to, invest in certain products that are going to keep you feeling fresh. Because if you feel good, if you look good, you'll feel good. And if you feel good, you're going to perform at anything that you need to do. Like, you're going to have the confidence to be able to go out there and, just be confident and be able to have better social skills that can get you further, all types of things. Like, I know, like, for me, we all know, like, when we get a haircut, when we really put some stuff on, when we smell nice, we got a good cologne, like, it goes all the way down to human nature. Like humans always want to be feeling fresh. Everything wants to be feeling good. You don't want to be feeling dirty. And everyone can attest to it. Like, when you come out, like, when you clean out the shower, you put on a nice fit, you got your clothes smelling nice, you got you smelling nice, like, your face is clear, skin glowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff. It makes you feel more confident. And when you're more confident, you're able to attract a lot better things. You're able to bring better value. You're able to just step out into the world and just really feel like you can get after it. So that also helps with being locked in. And if you're doing that, that means you're really taking care of the little things. And the little things are what really count. That's what really adds up at the end of the day, you know. Like once you start doing the little things, when you start practicing that discipline, especially with your hygiene, then you'll really, really, really get to be locked in. So that's another thing right there is your personal hygiene. So for me, I always got a skincare routine in the morning and at the night. You know, I'll probably make another video on that too. Let me know what you want to do, what y'all want to see about that. But we're going to definitely make another video based on that. And I can show y'all what the hygiene looks like. But that's just being locked in, you know, just having clear skin, having a clear mind, taking care of yourself. Like that's probably one of the biggest things that you can do. That will probably even come before income, because once you take care of that, then the rest can really follow. So I'm trying to think what the last thing is. I wrote it down right here. Okay, this one right here is a little bit more generic. I don't know how this one's going to come across, but what it looks like to be locked in at 20 years old is risk taking. Now is the time, like especially for me at this age. I learned from so many other people who have been older than me. I had mentors. I had guys that were like older brothers to me, and I watched guys on YouTube who really put me on game about this. But risk taking, like being locked in, is going all in on something, all in on your passion, all in on something that you really want to see your future, you know, you can see yourself doing in the future. And it's really just taking a risk, because when you start taking risks, that means you really putting your effort and your attention and your focus all into something. And when you do that, when you start to really grind over something you're passionate about, everything really takes care of itself. All the motivation takes care of itself pretty much, because you know what your future is going to look like. Like when you really risk taking, when you take that risk, okay, shoot, I really want to become an engineer. All right, let me invest this $500 into this credible course to start learning engineering. Let me go, you know what? Let me just go to school for this test. You know, let me start studying for this test. I don't know if it's going to work out, but what if it does? You know what I'm saying? And so when you start risk taking, then everything else starts to fall in line. You start to get on your grind. You start to get locked in. You start to really like pay attention to all the little details. You start to pay attention to the little things, making your bed, you know, your hygiene again comes along with that, you know, and then people will start to compliment you. Like, oh shoot, bro, like you really staying out the way, like you really doing your thing, you know. Hey bro, like I seen you taking this risk. And with that too, you're gonna get a lot of haters that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep you in your place. Like, oh, nah, bro. Like, I think you should take a different route. Oh, nah, bro. Like, we all doing this. We all going to school just to get our diploma and just keep going about our life. And nah, bro. Like, that's a sign that you're doing the right thing. That's a sign when people start saying, oh, nah, bro. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, trying to bring you down, trying to hold you back, that you're doing the right thing. Matter of fact, that all the risk taking that you're doing, like, you could really see some benefit from that. And it just puts you in a great mental space. It gives you a challenge to do. It gives you something to look forward to every day, to wake up to. And so when you really put something into a risk, you know, you got to go all in on it. And at 20 years old, at 19 years old, at 21, whoever I'm speaking to, I'm really speaking to myself sometimes too, but you really got to just take that risk. Like, and that's what being locked in looks like. You really got to go all in on something, and whatever your passion is. And even if you don't know, like I said, like that's the whole point of taking a risk. You ain't gonna know if you never even try, you know what I'm saying? And so I'll get into doubt, and I'll get into all the negativity and all that stuff in a later video. But those are just the 3 things that I thought of I want to put in this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you got any ideas of what you want me to talk about, I'm gonna start making more of this content right here, and we're gonna get into it. So without further ado, I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.